The purpose of the Implant tab is to plan implant placement. There are two methods to place implants. The first method is to insert a single implant in the 3D implant view. Click Add Single Implant and choose the implant to insert. The implant will be attached to your cursor. Left-click to place the implant in the general area of the implant site on the 3D volume. As you can see, once you have placed the implant on the volume, the other window sections will be populated with information. The top window is the axial cross-section of the implant. The middle window displays the cross-section that is a plane of the yellow AB line. The bottom window shows the density profile that displays the H2 values immediately surrounding the implant. You can turn this view off by clicking Density Profile Control and unchecking the visible box. Now you will see an additional cross-section that is perpendicular to the yellow AB line. As I rotate the yellow AB line, the middle and bottom cross-sections will also update. With this in mind, the yellow AB line should be adjusted to be perpendicular to the arch. This will generate a buccolingual cut for the middle cross-section and a mesial distal cut for the bottom cross-section. In the view control, you can set the manufacturer, product, diameter, and length of the selected implant with options in the drop-down menus. With the implant selected in the volume, a widget will appear to adjust the implant. You can rotate the implant with the orange rotational arrows and move the implant with the straight arrows. There are clipping options available that can help you view the implant position on the volume. In the cross-section view, you can turn on the grid to view distances between structures. You can move the implant by clicking and dragging the mouse. You may need to readjust the yellow AB line to be perpendicular to the arch. With the implant selected in the cross-sections, a widget will appear to adjust the implant. You can rotate the implant with similar orange rotational arrows. There are additional red and blue circles that can be used to adjust the diameter and length of the implant. You can delete an implant by ensuring the implant is selected and pressing the delete key. The second method to insert implants is to place multiple implants in the panel implant view. To adjust the panel, you can move the upper and lower limits and arch spline to include preferred anatomy. To add implants, drag and drop the implants on the panel. Once an implant has been placed on the panel, the top window displays the axial cross-section. Remember to adjust the yellow AB line to be perpendicular to the arch to generate the buccolingual cut. The bottom window shows the plane of the yellow AB line, which should display the buccolingual cross-section. Similar to the 3D implant view, you can set the manufacturer, product, diameter, and length in the view control for the selected implant. In the panel and cross-section view, the same widget will appear to adjust the angle, length, and diameter. In the panel view, you have the option of making implants parallel. Click on the node at the head of the implant and drag to the node of the other implant you want to make parallel. Now, when you select an implant, the other implant will become parallel to the selected implant. If you rotate one implant, the other will also rotate accordingly. To remove an implant from the parallel group, click the node of the implant and choose Yes. Let's return to the 3D implant view. To edit which manufacturers and implants appear in the drop-down menu, click Preferences, Preferred Implant Settings. Please note that the manufacturers are divided into guided and non-guided options to indicate kit compatibility. From the product list, select the implants you are interested in and click on the arrow pointing right. Your implants will now show up in your drop-down menu when you exit these dialogues. You can also use this dialog to reduce the number of implants or manufacturers that appear in your drop-down menu. Invivo will display a warning sign when an implant is positioned too close to another implant or nerve. For example, I will move this implant close to the adjacent implant. As you can see, a warning has appeared. You can turn off the warning notification and change the allowance for the warning under Preferences.